these two guys, it's the fight in that weight class people want, right?
Without question. It's that, like you said, unification. It's that fight. It reminds me of when I fought Tommy Hearns for the undisputed title. Knowing your opposition has the capabilities of putting you down or whatever the case may be. And although you're optimistic, but then again, something so important, it's all about maintaining your mental stability.
How about the fact that 35 years since Leonard Hearns? 35
years. I'm still trying to just make that make sense to me.
35 years.
Yeah. I mean, am I that old?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we all are. And
Like,
it's almost
we
like you
all
can remember
watched
like
it.
it was yesterday.
Yesterday.
And, the nice thing about this fight is that CBS is going to put it on prime time. And it's going to be available for everybody free, and everybody now gets the chance to see, hopefully, what will be a rekindling of the fight game like you and Thomas did. I mean, think about how popular that fight was, because of the personalities involved and the significance of the unification. And now you have two guys that I would think that a non-boxing fan have never heard of these guys. But the people within the business know who they are, know that they're both worthy of being champions. They already are champions.
But you made a good point. To rekindle boxing, it has to get back on network television.
Right.
Without question. A lot of these young boxers, talented young boxers, unfortunately, they're not household names. But once they, have a few fights on network television.
Well, they're both undefeated, too. It's on CBS, too, which is important.
Well, the other thing would help, too, is if these, and I'm not sure about their backgrounds, but if there's an Olympics and they're fighting in the Olympics and they're fighting for their country, especially if they're fighting for the United States, then everybody kind of gets to know who they are. Right? I mean,
well, the exposure factor is key. It's priceless. You can't beat that. Even the Golden Gloves, the Pan American Games, and the Olympics, which is the ultimate.
But it's different now. It's not like the Olympics when you fought in the Olympics. We don't view the Olympics the same way. And what I think, being a fan of the sport, the sport needs... You need one of two things, and I don't believe you have to have a heavyweight, although heavyweight, of course, is the main division. You got to have a guy that people hate or love, which is why the notion of McGregor coming from MMA world and UFC to fight Mayweather has so many people intrigued. Now, there's no way, in my opinion, McGregor can outbox arguably the greatest boxer of a quarter century. But people want to see it because there's an emotional reaction to both of those guys, McGregor especially. Boxing needs that type of guy.
It needs that intrigue. It needs that excitement. And the fact of the matter is, can that happen? Depends on, are they going to box or are they going to...
It'd be a boxing match.
Okay.
And would you agree with me that as much respect as we have for him as a fighter, he can't box Floyd Mayweather?
No.
I mean, Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest of all time.
Right. Now, it would be different, though, than the Pacquiao fight in this regard. It's the only thing I always say about it. McGregor would come after him. So Mayweather would have to fight, but you're not going to beat arguably the best pound-for-pound boxer of a generation if you're not a true boxer.
No, I mean it doesn't mesh, if you will, because boxers. I mean, the way we execute our punches, it's just a different game.
It's technical. It's real technical.
Do you want to see it for the sake of seeing it, or are you, as a purist, as a boxer, would you rather that fight not happen because it's more of a spectacle?
I'm a purist, no question about that. But when Ali fought that guy,
the wrestler,
yes,
who spent the whole fight on the ground trying to kick him, yeah, he did. It was
the whole
wrestler.
Well, yes, I mean he did where he was strong. He laid on the ground. He
literally laid on the ground and tried to.
But I will say this: that Conor McGregor is not stupid. He also knows that this is a huge payday for him. He may go in there and get his ass kicked, but you know what? He's going to get $50 to $100 million to do that.
Right.
I mean, that's basically what they're talking about. And, Pacquiao basically came out and said, I'll fight the guy. They know what I want. They know what I want and what it's going to take to get me in that ring.
Give me another $1 million and I'll...
Right, exactly. No, but it's interesting. We're talking to a great Sugar Ray Leonard. The thing about it is everybody talks about heavyweights. You think of, obviously Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier and Holmes and all those guys. But really the welterweight division is the sexy division, is really where the personalities have lied for many, many years. I mean, whether it be, I'm trying to think, it was Pacquiao, right? It's also Hearns, of course, and I'm looking at a list right here, and I'm saying, my God,
Durant,
right? All these guys.
It goes. I mean, the welterweight division has always been a rich division in boxing.
And what about these two guys? I mean, personalities, great fighters. I mean, I know that they come in and. This is going to be a scene at the Barclays Center tomorrow night. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to be there.
Well, first of all, these guys don't like each other.
Well, that
helps.
Right?
These guys can fight. These guys have chins. You can't teach chin. You know, you can take a punch, you can't take a punch. And these guys want what's at stake. This is it. This is the big one.
No, it's a big fight. It's the biggest fight in Barclays Center history, and they've had a bunch of fights. And, you know, it's on CBS, too, and it's only like the first time in a couple decades you've had a championship fight there. I wonder when...
Both are undefeated. That's the thing.
No, it's going to be...
I mean, everything's on the line.
If you buy that boxing has a chance to, you know, to be relevant, you know, this fight's got to be a good fight. It's going to be on, you know, the network TV, and boxing is in trouble. It's been in trouble for a long time now. This fight can help.
What are these guys doing today, like the day before the fight?
Well, for me, I used to just be by myself. I just try to just soak it all in, look in the mirror and do my thing and just feel, because what happens when you get into that ring is it happens, man.
Right.
I mean, but in the dressing room, I knew if I was going to win or lose.
You could feel it.
I could feel it. You know, I believe in biorhythms. That day, everything is right up. All the stars have lined up. Same thing in boxing. Same thing in anything, in any facet of life. You feel that day. You feel